You guys are gonna love our workout today. It's gonna be very relaxing, but still very focused on mobility, flexibility, a lot of work with the feet today. You see I have my shoes off. I would encourage you to do the same. You can have I would definitely like your socks off as well. That's your call, okay? That's your call. If you don't feel comfortable with that, I understand. Modify as needed, okay? So let's go ahead and get this going. Functional fitness. We're gonna stand behind our chair to begin with. And let's start with both feet back and let's get a wide stance, as wide as you feel comfortable. Shift those hips back, chest comes down. Pull your belly button into your spine. Then hold here for 3, 2, 1, and raise up. Let's bring those feet in about hip width. Hip width. Hips are going to go back again. Keep your knees soft. Chest comes down. Drop your neck. No tension there. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and raise up. Good, good, good. Now, no chair on this one. Right toe is forward, okay, facing forward. Left toe to the left side of the room. All right, this is our triangle pose. We're going to stretch this inner left thigh area right here. Left hand, let's slide down that left leg. Slide down the left leg, maybe to the ankle or to the floor, depends on where you're at. Right arm up to the ceiling. Shift your hips to the right. Now you have options here. You can look down to that left foot. You can look straight ahead, or you can look up to that right hand, basically toward the ceiling. Hold here, whichever version, and make sure you pull your belly button into your spine. That's going to give you that support for balance. For 3, good, Doug. 2, 1, slide it back up. It's a big stretch. We're going to do the same thing, same side. And listen to the body. If you feel only comfortable coming down to the middle of the shin, that's where you go, okay? Don't force it. Right toe forward, left toe to the left side of the room. Here we go. Let's slide down that left leg. Use it for support. Start shifting your hips to the right. I'm going to keep my head down toward the left foot. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and let's bring it up. Good, 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 good. Left toe is facing forward now. The right toe to the right side of the room. The wider your stance, the deeper the stretch, okay? So you can adjust accordingly. Right hand, we're going to slide down the right leg. That works best for me, gives me support coming down. I'm going to come down to that right ankle, left arm up to the ceiling. Shift your hips to the left, okay? I'm going to stay looking down at my right foot. You can look forward or you can look up to the left hand. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring it back up. Big stretches here, so please listen to your body. Remember, we're not going to get any advantage if we push through a stretch. We can hurt ourselves, all right? So please keep that in mind. Second time and last time, right hand coming down that right leg to your knee, your shin, your ankle, or the floor, okay? I'm going to stay looking at my right foot. You can do the same, or you can look forward or up toward your left hand. Body weight, hips shifted to the left. Hold here for 3, 2, good, Barb, 1, and let's bring it back up nice and easy. Good, good, good. Release that stance, shake out the legs. Now, both toes are facing forward, okay, a little wide in the stance. Where you're comfortable, you can always adjust. Now, we're going to shift left and right, okay? Shift your body weight to the right heel, then the left heel. The right heel, the left heel. Stay on the heels of your feet mainly, okay? Doesn't mean your toes don't touch the floor, but just keep that body weight mainly to the heels of the feet, all right? Shifting left and right. Good. Left and right. 3 more. Left. Nice, Cindy. 2, and 1. Good, good, good. Back to the center. Now, we're going to hinge forward. You see my hands are on my thighs, all right? From here, we're going to take that right hand and we're going to go over to the left side of the room, okay? So you have your left hand on your thigh, right arm over. Good, good, good. And bring it back to the center. Same thing, right arm, left side of the room. And bring it back to center. When you're in the center, relax that lower back, release any tension you're holding in that lower back. Again, up and over, right arm. And bring it back. And that center, that's your relaxation for that lower back. One more, up and over. This is, we're stretching that right lower back right now. You should feel that there. And release and relaxing it. Left arm, right side. Left arm, right side. Here we go. Up and over. And back to the center. Release it right here. Again, up and over. And release. Relax it, no tension. Again, up and over. And release. Last one. Up and over. And release. Release the tension right here in the center. Go ahead and raise all the way up. Bring those legs in. Shake out those legs. Good, good, good. Now, more focus on the hips right now, okay? So what we're going to do here is that right leg. Focus on your right leg only. And we're going to lift that right heel up. So now we're on the ball of the foot, tippy toes, right? Then we're going to lift the knee up and back down in that order. Heel, knee, back down. Heel, knee. Heel, knee up, down, heel down. Don't rush it. Give me a good heel lift, a good knee lift. Bring it down all the way. Heel, knee up, down, all the way. Now, what we keep moving, what we don't want to do is when we lift that knee is shift all the way over to the left, okay? So engage that core. Head and chest up, belly button and spine, shoulders relaxed. Let's keep going. Heel, knee, down, all the way. 2 more. Heel, knee, down, lower. Last one. Down and lower. Good. Shake it out. We're going to do the same thing with that left side. Be very deliberate, okay? Lifting the heel, then the knee, down, and drop the heel, okay? Here we go. Heel, knee up, down, and release. Heel, knee, and release. Heel, knee, down, release. 2 more. Heel, knee, down, release. Last one. Heel, knee, down, and release. Perfect, perfect. Now let's widen the stance, okay? Knees are soft. Now I'm going to give you a profile so you can see my knees are soft, but I'm not rounded, okay? There's a difference, all right? Knees are soft, so that just means they're not locked, okay? So we're going to lift the right heel, lift the left heel. We're shifting side to side. Keep those knees soft, and as we shift, we're going to start getting a little relaxed with that upper body. Start shifting and leading with, there you go, Lee. Leading with the shoulder in the direction we're shifting. There we go. And for those of you guys who are very coordinated, that's Cindy, Marianne, and a few others, not me. Do your best. Make sure you're lifting the heel as you go over. There you go. Now let's start getting even a little bit more loose with those arms. Drop the arms and let's sway. There's no right or wrong way. Take your time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Release tension in that lower back, in the shoulders. 2 and 1. Very good. Whew. Loosening up a lot of the hips, that lower back, and we're going to get now to that middle upper back, okay? So now with this movement, grab a hold as best as possible of your elbows, okay, as best as possible. Or if not, you can grab the forearm or even the wrist, okay? So now, feet are about hip width apart, knees are soft. I want you to take that left elbow up to the left side, hips to the left. You're going to feel this side opening up a little bit, that left side. And release. Good. Right elbow, right side, hips to the right. You're going to feel this area open up. Back to the center. Again, left. And release. Right. And release. Left. Keep your knees soft. Shift the hips to the left. Back to the center. And right. Back to the center. One last time. Left. Offloading any tension we have on that lower back and glutes by releasing that middle and upper back. And right side. And back to the center. Release those arms. Woo! All right. Next movement, going back to the hip and the leg. Okay, we're going to go that right leg. We did a little bit of this on Monday. And take out of your mindset that you got to lift your leg high, because that's the opposite of what I want you to do, okay? We're going to alternate, and I'm going to do a little low side kick to the left and right. But I don't want to see this, okay? So I'm really going to challenge you to keep your upper body as still as possible. What that's going to take is belly buttoning the spine, shoulders back, chest out. Side kick, side kick, side kick, side kick. 6. There we go. And don't put a lot of tension. Just relax. Just relax it. Just boom. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's it. Much better. Don't feel like, am I doing it right? This should be higher. You know, and just 3, 2, 1. Good, good, good. Right leg only. Same concept here. Relax. It's not about how high you bring that leg up. It's about opening up that hip socket. Okay. Right leg, point the toe, lift and lower. Point the toe, lift and lower. Same thing here when you lift. I don't want you leaning to the right or back. Lift and lower. It's not a big leg lift, but I do want that toe pointed away from the body. Point. Point. There you go. 3. Good, Barb. 2, 1. Good, Suzanne. Same thing on that left side. No leaning back, no leaning forward, no leaning left, no leaning right. Keep it all straight up and down, shoulders stacked on hips. Left foot, here we go. Point the toe. Point. Point. It looks easy. You're like, what's the big deal this? So that you don't move your upper body, you got to engage your core. So you don't fall to the floor, you got to engage the glutes. That's a lot happening here to ensure we stay upright. 3 more. Point that toe. 2 and 1. Good, good, good. Now, right leg. We're going to go back at an angle, okay? Back at an angle. Now, notice I'm not doing this, okay? Back at an angle. It's not a big movement, all right? Here we go. Right foot, back at an angle. 2, head and chest up. 3, 4, 5, keep that upper body still. Everyone's looking good. 6, 7, good for you to 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Shake out those legs. Working the legs, but a lot of hip mobility, okay, right in that hip joint. Same thing, left leg now. It may feel easier, it may be harder, or it may feel the exact same. Shoulders back, chest out, pull the belly button and spine, left heel at a diagonal behind you. Push it back. 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go, Lee. 8. Important part here is not how high or far back you go. It's keeping the head and chest up. 9, 10, 11. Last one. 12. Yes. Shake out those legs. Told you guys you're going to feel fantastic. You're going to feel fantastic. Okay, next movement we have not done before in this manner. Okay. Chair is always there in case you need it, or the wall. We're going to focus on that right leg. We're going to elevate that right foot in front, and we're going to make small circles, okay? I'm going to the right with my circles. You can do this balance-wise, that's fine. If you want to hold onto the chair, that's fine. So the right toe, let's point the toe away from the body, and let's make small circles in front, okay? There we go. Woo! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and bring it down. Good. I saw that, Lee. I saw that. All right, same thing on the left side. If you're holding on a chair, put it on that right side so you feel unencumbered on that left. Head and chest up. You don't have to look at your foot, okay? Here we go. Extend, point the toe away from the body, and we're doing our circles going to the right. We're going to go the opposite direction shortly. Head and chest up. They don't have to be big circles. Do what you can do. 9, 10, 11, and 12. I should have held on for that last one. Let's take it back to the other side. We're going to take our circles in the opposite direction. If you are all over the place, can't balance, that's okay. Hold on to the chair because you're compromising this leg circle. So hold on to the chair, that's fine, okay? Head and chest up, or maybe one pinky or one finger on that chair. Extend the right foot in front, point the toe. Circle to, I guess this would be called counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. There we go. Oh, this feels a lot easier on this side. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to hold on. 11 and 12. And bring it down. Good. Nice work, Suzanne. Other side. Chair or wall on that right side, head and chest up. Pull your belly button and spine. Left toe extended in front. Counterclockwise. This doesn't feel that great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and bring it down. Wasn't so bad. Shake out the legs. Alrighty, good job. Very, very good. Okay, so next movement, we're gonna grab our towel, all right? We're gonna drop the towel on the floor, and I want you guys to watch first, and we've done this maybe a few times, and we're gonna work on our toe mobility, our foot mobility. And what we're gonna do with our towel on the floor, and it doesn't matter if you have carpet or tile or anything like that, because the towel is going to be able to slide. We're going to put that towel right below our right foot, okay? And we're going to work those toes. We're going to scrunch those toes, release, scrunch, and release, okay? Lot of nerves and muscles and tendons in the bottom of our foot, all right? So this is going to be great. If it feels awkward and funny, I probably may. Don't push it to the point where you feel pain, but it might feel a little uncomfortable because those tendons and muscles are used to being used in this manner. So head and chest up. You can look down if you like, but let's scrunch and release. Scrunch those toes up and release. Whether it grabs the towel or not, you know, we want it to, but mine is not, but I can still feel those toes scrunching and releasing, okay? Scrunch and release. Scrunch and release. Keep it going. 5, and release. Scrunch and release. That's 6, 7, 8, all the toes, not just the big toe. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last scrunch. Good, good. That felt a little interesting. This side's going to be very interesting for me. All right, left foot, head and chest up. Let's scrunch and release. Here we go. Scrunch. Oh yeah, feels different. 2, good. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I definitely feel my foot working. 12, and release. Good, good, good. All right. Next movement. Still with the towel on the floor. And I also thought maybe if you have it available, if it's easier, you can use your little band on the floor. It's up to you. The movement is this. You can hold on to the wall or a chair with our right toes, right foot, really the toes only. We're going to scrunch, get a grasp of that towel or band. We're going to lift the knee up, then we're going to release it, and then bring the foot down. Okay? So we're going to scrunch, grab it, pull it up, release it, and then lower that foot down. Okay? All right, here we go. Scrunch, and everyone's going to be a little different, so we're going to just go by time on this. Raise it up, release when you're up top, and then lower that leg. Okay? Keep going. We'll go for about 45 seconds. Scrunch it, raise it, release, and bring it down. A lot going on here for the foot, for the hip, for the balance. Scrunch it, raise it, release it, and lower. Good. Marianne, these are some of the movements I was talking about yesterday to you, okay? Focusing on those toes, okay? Good. Scrunch it, raise, release, and lower. Keep it going about 15 more seconds. Scrunch, get a hold of that towel, lift, release, and lower. Good. Scrunch. Nice, Cindy. Release and lower and done. We're done on that right side. Good, good. Take note, okay? Take note of, it felt uncomfortable or painful, or you couldn't get those toes to get a good grasp. And what that's telling you, just practice some more of the same movements, stretching, massaging that foot, and practice, okay? All right, left foot, same thing, might be easier. Scrunch it, lift, release, and lower. Scrunch, lift, release, and lower. Now, if you're at the point where you're just trying to get that scrunch down, good. Get the scrunch down. Then definitely hold on to something if you need to for that balance part, all right? There's a lot happening here, so break it down if you need to make it more manageable, okay? Scrunch, lift, and release, and lower. Good. Scrunch, lift, release, and lower. 10 seconds. Scrunch, lift, release, lower. And last one. Good, good. Scrunch on, scrunch. Oop, I couldn't get it. There we go. Up, release, and lower. Good. Very, very, very good. All righty. Towels off to the side. Okay, towels off to the side. This one, and Barb's wiping herself. I know. I understand. I'm sweating over here too. Back to the feet. Now, this one's a challenging one, so keep that in mind. And this one's for sure going to require some practice, okay? Right toe only. Right toe only. I want you to focus on lifting just that right toe off the floor and then back down. Just the right toe. Now, for me, I'm able to do it on this side, but you'll see on the other side, I'm not able to. Lift that right toe Keep the little toes down and lower. Lift that right toe, and if you need to look to see what's going on, do so, and lower. Lift that right toe. Keep going, lift. Keep the little toes down on that right side. There's Elena looking down, making sure what's going on. It's interesting when you're like, wait a second, can we do this? What's going on? Release.
It's painful. It's painful.
Ah, that's what you're looking at. If that's a thing, I'm glad you brought that up, Elena. If it is painful, don't go to that extreme, okay? Go for the
Well,
scrunches.
my right foot is okay. It's my left foot that cramps, and I can't. It's very painful.
Okay, on the left foot, then definitely do something, probably more of a heel lift in the toes, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's take it over to the left foot now. Let's go to the left foot, the left toe. Okay, left foot, left toe. And same thing. And I'm not painful, Elena, but I'm kind of the group with you on that left foot. It's a little tough for me to manage on the left side right now because lower back and left hip have been a little on edge the last few weeks. And lower, lift. I'm trying though. I'm trying. And lower. Good. 3 and lower. 2 and lower. And ooh, can't. There we go. 1 and lower. And the hard part is this, is when you lift the toe, not to lift your whole foot, right? We just want the toe. All right, now we're going to do toe spreaders. Okay, we're going to spread those toes. We're going to lift them, spread the toes as wide as you can, and then lower. Okay, lift those toes and spread and lower. Lift and spread those toes out and lower. Lift and spread. Try to get that pinky toe away from everybody and lower. Good. Keep going. 5 and lower. 4, spread those toes and lower. 3, spread and lower. 2 and last one and lower. Woo! Shake out the legs. Shake out the legs. That's intense work. That's intense mobility work for your feet for sure. The toes. Now what I want us to do is take those feet close together. You definitely can hold on to the chair or the wall. It's up to you. But the feet are going to be very close together. Okay? We're going to lift the heels and we're going to lift the toes. Lift the heels and the toes. Heels up, toes up. 3 and toes. Good. 4 and toes. 5 and toes. 6 and toes. There you go, Frida. Don't force it. 7 and toes. 8 toes. 9 toes. 10. Thanks, Cindy's on the balance pad. Very good. 11 toes. Last one. 12 and toes. Yes. Perfect. Release the stance. Grab a quick sip. All right. Now we're going to move it on. Let me get this out of the way. A little space. You don't need a lot of space. And we've done this one before. And it's going to be so we warmed up our feet, right? We've warmed up our feet. We're going to do our ankle dances, okay? And the first part of our ankle dance, feet are about hip width apart. We don't want them too wide or too narrow. We're going to take those heels to the right and then the toes to the right. Heels and toes. Heels and toes. Now look, those hips have to move. Those knees have to be soft. You can't be stiff, okay? Heels and toes. Heels and toes. Be mindful, Barb. Don't push it. Heels and toes. Heels. And just use the area you're in. We got walking like an Egyptian over there. We got some entertainment with Doug and Diane if you guys are interested while you're doing your, oh, we got nice. Actually, we have a full-blown show going on. We got Cindy looking like she's gliding on ice. Keep it going. 3. Very nice. I like this. 2. I love the entertainment. And 1. Woo! Lot of ankle mobility. If your calves are tight, your ankles are going to feel like, ugh, they don't want to do this, okay? So be mindful of that. If your ankles feel tight, then we're going to have to start thinking about some loosening up of the calves, okay? All right, next movement. Feet are about hip width apart, heels out, kind of like a little bit of a pigeon toe, heels out, and then heels in. Dorothy, we're clicking our heels together. Out and in. Believe it or not, we're working hip mobility here. Heels out, internal rotation, heels in, external rotation, okay? Out and in. Out. And if you feel this in your lower back, it's because your lower back is working, they're attached to the muscles, to the hips, which are also attached to those muscles and tendons going down to those ankles and feet. 4 more. In and out. In and out. 2 more. In and out. I'm chuckling at you, Suzanne. In. You're like a little bunny rabbit. And out. And in. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Woo! All right. Grab a little sip if you need it. Now, feet are still going to be about hip width apart. Okay. And we're going to take the toes out, the toes in. Okay. Toes out. So the heels are going to stay in place. All right. As best as possible. Okay. All right. Here we go. Toes out. Toes in. Toes out. And maybe your toes don't go out as far as mine or come in as far, or maybe they go further. That's fine. Listen to your body. Toes out. Toes in. The important part here is keeping your heels down, planted on the floor. Toes in. Out. And in, out, and in. Ooh, 5, and in. 4, and in. 3, and in. 2, and in. And 1, and in. Good, good, good. Back to neutral. Shake it out. Shake it out. Woo! All righty. We're going to take it up to the hips in the lower part of our back, okay? And of course, it involves some of our core. Feet are about hip width, maybe slightly wider, okay? Maybe slightly wider. And it's going to be a small movement, okay? We've done this one before, but it's been a while. So it's really focused on the hips, the pelvic area. So we're going to, a lot of our tendency is we push our hips back and our stomach goes forward and we create this little tension in that lower back, which we don't want to do. We want to tuck the hips forward, shoulders stacked on hips. That's a much better position for alignment, okay? So here's what we're going to do. Just the hips, not anything else on the body. We're going to shift the hips forward, tuck the hips in, pull it in, belly button the spine, and then push it out. Tuck it in, push it out. Now, sometimes holding onto the wall might be a little bit better for support, so you feel like not everything wants to move, so you're going to tuck it and push it out. Tuck it, push it out. Notice my whole body's not moving, just that pelvic area. Tuck, belly button to the spine, and push it out. Tuck and push it out. Tuck and push. 4 and back out. 3, back out. 2 and 1. Good, 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 good. Now, similar, but not exact. Still at the same position with the feet, and you can definitely hold on to the wall. I think you probably feel it more if you do hold on to the wall, is we're going to do our hip circles. And a nice big hip circle, okay? To the front, to the back. If you feel uncomfortable in terms of you feel like the whole body's moving, go to that wall and then do the movement where it's just isolating the hips. It does help to have that wall there. I practiced it several times, and I will always say that holding on that wall helps us keep our alignment better, keep our head and chest up, and just focus on rotating those hips. 3. Nice, Cindy. That's it. 2 and 1. Reverse it. There we go. Just that hip area. Good, Marianne. Those knees are going to be soft. That's it, Frida. For 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Good, good, good. Shake out those legs. Woo! All right. Next movement, we're going to take our arms out in front, okay? Palms, actually, let's make a little fist with those hands. Don't tighten it up, okay? Just a little fist. We're going to pull those elbows back, shoulder blades together, exhale. And release. Again, elbows back, shoulder blades together, and release. 3, and release. 4, and release. 5, nice, Barb, and release. 6, 7, 8, 9, good. 10, 11, last one, 12. Relax those arms down. Right arm back and around, left arm back and around. Right, follow that hand. Right arm and left arm. Right and left. Right and left. Last one. And switch. Good, good, good. Shoulders are relaxed, chin to chest. We're going to inhale through the nose. And then we're going to exhale, chin to ceiling through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to front and center. We're going to raise our shoulders up to our ears. We're going to hold, and we're going to inhale at the same time. Inhale. And back with the shoulders. Release. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Push back with those shoulders and slowly drop. Exhale. Inhale. Back and lower. 3 more. Back and drop. 2. Back and lower. Last one. Back and drop. Done, done, done.